Thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday at noon. I'm Brooke Hash. Right now, a man is dead after police said he was shot multiple times in the Taylor-Berry neighborhood. LMPD said that shooting took place around 12:40 this morning off Euclid Avenue, a few blocks from Churchill Downs. The man in his 30s had been shot multiple times and died at the hospital. If you have any information surrounding this case, LMPD asks that you call that anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD. And some heartbreaking news from Iroquois Park, where police say a child who'd gone missing last night drowned in a nearby pool. LMPD said officers responded to a report of a missing 6-year-old off Pikes Peak Boulevard around 8:30 last night. That's where they'd been informed that the child was also possibly autistic, which immediately focused their attention on nearby water. The child was found within 30 minutes at a nearby pool. Police immediately initiated CPR until EMS arrived, but that child died at the hospital. The DEA says it arrested more than 600 people after an operation targeting drug cartels across multiple states, including right here in Kentucky. Agents arrested at least 51 people across West Virginia, Tennessee, and the Commonwealth. 617 total were apprehended nationwide, all of them connected to Mexico's Sinaloa cartel. Officers seized more than 700,000 counterfeit fentanyl pills, along with 420 guns. The raids happened during the last week of August. Police in Clark County say they arrested a teenager responsible for a string of car break-ins, and it was all captured from above, both the crime and the takedown. Take a look. Investigators said the 16-year-old was caught in the act, breaking into a car and then fleeing when officers arrived. Drone video shows the moment police swarmed the area as the suspect tried to escape. He's charged with unauthorized entry into a motor vehicle, criminal mischief, and resisting law enforcement. Clarksville police believe the suspect may be connected to several of those break-ins. A new West Louisville group is calling on the community to look out for one another and combat violence on the streets. The organization is partnering with LMPD to establish a neighborhood watch in Parkland. Our Jose Alonso spoke with the neighbors behind this push.
And not allow it no more to rule our community.
Residents of the Parkland and Park Duval neighborhoods met at their local library with a mission.
We are launching the first public meeting of C3 Neighborhood Watch.
Community Outreach Service of Kentucky is establishing this group called Community Covenant Connection, or C3.
We are asking for residents, for business owners, for advocates, leaders. We have the police officers here. Everyone that comprises of the neighborhood are all here tonight to have these tools to talk about and to be able to be empowered to stop the violence in the neighborhood.
This is in partnership with the Louisville Metro Police Department, and it's giving neighbors an opportunity to meet each other, like Donald Edison.
My family has been in this neighborhood for 74 years, okay? And I've seen the neighborhood change from white to black, from good to bad, and now we're trying to bring everything back.
But this area of Louisville has seen its share of gun violence. On Derby Day this year, a large gathering at the Broadway Kroger parking lot led to the death of 28-year-old Martez McAtee. A memorial was held for him in the same parking lot he was shot dead in. It's issues like this the community wants to solve.
My sister got killed in '77, okay? Right around the corner from where we live. And that seemed, that's been almost 30 or 40 years ago. It seemed like yesterday. So it do me good to get involved.
We are going forth to empower people so they are no longer in fear. No longer in fear of seeing who shot who. No longer in fear of talking about the gang activity. We are coming forth in joy, so that way we can help empower people to overcome fear.
Members are getting green porch lights to showcase their commitment and stand in solidarity, and plan to stay connected through the Nextdoor app. In Parkland, Jose Alonso, WHAS11 on your side.
LMPD did say when neighbors know each other and stay informed, they become the first line of defense against suspicious activity and potential threats. This proactive approach not only deters crime, but also strengthens the sense of unity and trust within our communities. If you look outside right now here at 12:03, a little bit more cloud cover than we've been experiencing lately, Matt. And you said some rain might be hitting.
Yeah, a few rogue showers have started popping up over towards our west. They were very weak at first, but they are starting to get a bit closer towards us here. So we may even see a few small sprinkles here in just a few short minutes. As of right now, temperatures are warming up into the upper 70s, and some of those passing clouds still in our skies, with winds staying out the southwest around 6 miles per hour. Temperatures ranging into those lower to mid 70s at the moment for most of us. 73 Brandenburg, 77 Louisville, 77 for you folks near LaGrange. But notice on satellite and radar, a very small concentrated cluster of showers started to advance their way in from the west. Noticed this earlier during Good Morning Kentuckiana, and now they have made their way closer into Kentuckiana. So you folks closer towards Brandonsburg, Tell City, Hardinsburg, seeing a few of these spotty showers. As we go into the next upcoming moments, I'm expecting them to briefly pass through. So this is going to bring in a little bit of some slight relief from that dry stretch that we've been in over the last few minutes. So as I mentioned, they're still going to slowly make their way into the central parts of Kentuckiana. But as we go into the later hours of the afternoon, I'm not really expecting them to appear much further on. We're going to still remain mostly dry later into the evening time, with temperatures ranging into the 70s, completely quiet and dry throughout the overnight hours, and another round of temperatures in the 50s and 60s to start off our Thursday morning. As we go into the next upcoming hours, we will continue to see those temperatures increase, but the dry conditions still continuing with us. The drought still in that moderate phase for our southernmost counties, just towards the south of Hardinsburg, Elizabethtown, Campbellsville, and abnormally dry for us here in Louisville and in southern Indiana. We'll have a full breakdown all about what you can expect for the next 7 days coming up here in just a few short minutes. Brooke?
All right, thanks so much, Matt. Sacred Heart Academy's expanding leaders are launching a new strategic plan called Sacred Heart Forever. The blueprint calls for a new innovation system center with a design lab and greenhouse for hands-on learning. The plan also expands scholarships and financial aid. Upgrades are coming to high school too, including a new dining hall and student-run coffee shop where teens can gain a real-world experience.
It's so exciting. I'm so excited for our students. I'm excited about the opportunities they'll have that I never had in the classroom. I'm so excited that they'll get to build and learn skills, to build and design things, to learn about the environment, to study things like engineering, STEM fields, and have that prepared.
Leaders said the timing is critical to prepare students with creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills, all in a changing world. Today, Bardstown has a new permanent driver's license office. You can find it on Guthrie Drive next to the Nelson County Justice Center and about 2 miles from a temporary office which opened last July. Transportation officials said this will help with the long lines we've seen across the state in recent months. Walk-ins are welcome, but you are advised to schedule that appointment. And right now, the Family and Children's Place Child Advocacy Center is dedicating a wing of its building to a beloved LMPD detective. Michelle Rush served with LMPD for over a decade as a member of the Crimes Against Children's Unit. She died in June following a battle with cancer. In her honor, the Family and Children's Place is naming the wing of its Child Advocacy Center the Detective Michelle Rush Investigations Wing. It houses LMPD and Child and Protective Services. A new ordinance could make it easier to reunite lost Louisville pets with their owners. Council members Donna Purvis and Andrew Owen filed an amendment to the current animal ordinance that would require pet owners to microchip their dogs and cats. Microchips are tiny devices implanted underneath their skin, allowing shelters and vets to identify owners and contact them. The new ordinance would also require owners to update their information within 30 days if they move or change phone numbers. This is set to be discussed during Metro Council's public safety meeting today at 4. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and Baptist Health LaGrange is raising awareness for mental health. This morning, the hospital hosted a Chalk the Walk event to bring attention to this cause. It's meant to reduce the stigma around mental health care by writing uplifting messages and drawing encouraging pictures for patients in its behavioral health unit. Director of Inpatient Behavioral Health, Michelle Rodriguez, says it's okay to seek help, stressing that people experiencing a mental health crisis have multiple options when it comes to getting it.
So they could call the unit. We have an 11-bed inpatient behavioral health unit here in LaGrange. They could come to the ED and say that they need a mental health evaluation. We also have an outpatient clinic across the street that offers talk therapy and med management. So it's okay to come ask for help and that people are here to help.
Now in Louisville, 7 County Services is working to get mental health care directly to people who need it most through mobile units.
These units allow us to meet people where they are, whether that's in their neighborhood, in shelters. They bring immediate care, support, and follow-up directly to them. This is a game changer for our community because it means more lives stabilized in the moment and more individuals connected to ongoing supports.
7 counties said the mobile units will allow them to meet people where they're at, whether that's in the neighborhood or in shelters. If you or someone you know needs immediate mental health attention, you can always call that 24/7 hotline 988. By calling that number, you can get connected to local care right here in Kentuckiana.